Chapter 10 Communication. In the early times, people came together in groups to avoid loneliness and to help each other hunt and gather food, and to protect themselves from danger. In order to live and work cooperatively, they needed to find ways to communicate with each other. So, slowly they began to use sounds, gestures, and touch to communicate with each other. The early man drew pictures on the cave walls. The Native Americans used smoke signals to send messages from one place to another. Homing pigeons and horseback messengers were used in all parts of the world. Modern communication. Means of communication have evolved with time. Nowadays, it is very simple to send a message in a few seconds. Telephone, radio, newspaper, fax, internet, etc. help us to send our messages and ideas from one place to another. This sending and receiving of messages and ideas is known as communication. Posts and telegraphs. Postal system began in the early 19th century. It is still the most commonly used means of communication. Each country has a well-established network of posts and telegraph. In the beginning, we used to send our letters, cards, money orders, parcels etc. anywhere in the world by post. Urgent short messages were sent through telegram, which was a lot faster. Telegrams were based on Morse code. Gradually, more and more services were introduced to provide better and faster communication, for example, express delivery and quick mail service QMS, and more recently there came speed post which usually delivers our mail the very next day. This kind of service is also provided by many private courier service companies, e.g. Blue Dart, First Flight, DTDC. With all these faster services, telegram is no longer much in use today. Telephone. The communication system revolutionized with the invention of telephone by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. It is the system which allows two persons to talk to one another directly irrespective of the distance between them. We can talk to anyone anywhere in the world over telephone. It is the quickest method of communication. With the technological advancements in the communications sector, we can now easily speak to people in different states and countries through STD and ISD facilities respectively. Cellular phones have become very popular now. These have made communication easier. The cellular phones are very successful because of communication satellites. Fax, pager, email. Fax or facsimile of a printed message or picture can be sent to another machine located anywhere in any part of the world. It makes use of the telephone lines. Pager is not connected by wires and works on air signals which are received by a small handset called pager. Email uses computers connecting by ordinary telephone line and the internet service. It is the fastest method to send a message. Mass media. Media are very important for us. They give us a large amount of information, so big that we can't remember all the things. They help us to understand things. Mainly, there are 5 main media: newspapers, TV, radio, cinema and the internet. Newspapers and magazines are print media. Television, radio, cinema and the internet are electronic media. Books, newspapers and magazines. Millions of books are printed every year. Books printed in one country are easily available in other countries. Some of the books are also translated into other languages. This way people can read these books. Newspapers, magazines and journals inform us about the developments around the world. They provide us the latest news about events of national and international importance. Radio. The real revolution in mass communication came with the invention of the radio by Guglielmo Marconi. This invention was a very big jump. It was the first ever wireless means of fast communication. With its help and through it messages go round the world in fraction of a second. Radio broadcasting in India began in 190 to now there are more than 300 broadcasting centers of All India Radio. Now it has become one of the cheapest means of communication. You can listen to the latest news, music and plays, running sports commentary, up-to-date market rates and even school lessons. Television. Television was invented by John Logie Baird in 1926. It is an audio-visual form of communication. One can see and hear both on a television. These are several TV channels which broadcast news and entertainment programs. Which is your favorite channel? Why do you like it? They remain there for a long period and serve several purposes including communications. These satellites are sent into space with the help of rockets. These satellites can pick up signals from any place and relay them to other places. With their help, it is possible for radio, telephone and television to transmit and receive signals from around the world. It is also used to spread knowledge, especially through short films called documentaries. Cinema has helped people living in different parts of the world know more about each other's culture. The Internet. The Internet is a network of computers that is available to us through an instrument called the modem. The Internet opens up a vast world before us where we can browse the websites and read and learn anything and everything on any topic of our choice. The different means of communication bring us closer. This is why we sometimes say that the world has become a small place to live in.